Hey guys, Mainkiller7 here. Now, I've been on a real touchy subject today. Interesting as that might be, which I've always been on a touchy subject. This one, however, criticizing the terrorist is okay. But when you turn your words of, your blade of words against a famous rapper, everybody turns against you. I don't really give a shit. I said this, and it was completely taken out of context earlier today at college. I'd rather listen to Justin Bieber than Eminem, that white trash piece of shit. And somehow that means I like Justin Bieber. No. What it means is I think Justin Bieber is better than Eminem. After listening to 10 of Eminem's songs, I've come to the conclusion that he sucks. I don't like it. I hate him. He's no good at all. That is my opinion. And I have people tell me that what I think is completely stupid, and I will fire right back with the same logic, using their own logic against them, and then being called out on it when I'm just using their own logic against them, which is basically hypocritical for them. Points out their contradiction in complete entirety, which is completely hilarious. I'll take you to a Facebook post that got a lot of heat, and it's it's pretty funny. Okay. We're looking. Okay, let's see. Got into an argument over Eminem and how he sucks and is white trash that goes from that to World War III and what is coming with some stupid, idiotic, brain-dead moron who couldn't put his faith in facts of what has happened. On top of that, he's even a conspiracy theorist. I mean, just holy crap, cripple pickle. This guy was a perfect example of how stupid majority of Americans are. Only good thing about him, he doesn't trust the government and hates Obama. That's the only plus about him. And then here. First reply. Yeah, you should have just left Eminem alone. Hey, at least he's real. My reply was, I don't care. He's just a disgrace to white people as far as I'm concerned. At least Vanilla Ice and Deuce have real talent. Another statement. True statement. Eminem is probably the realest rapper there is out there. Never mind. I just appreciate people who pull themselves out of the darkness and make a difference in other people's lives. Agreed, Caleb. He's definitely a realist. In my reply, he did achieve rehab. Yes, I can respect that, but that's the only thing out of him I can respect. Okay, another one. Then don't mess with rap if you can't handle Eminem. That was pretty funny. Wait, a disgrace to white people? What does it matter what color he is or if he is white trash? The man redefined rap as we know it. As for him being a disgrace to white people, it's comments like that which helps fuel racism. It's only racist if another color does it. Duh. I understand having an opinion, but he's not a disgrace. Dude, your opinion has no substance. He sucks. Therefore, nothing he does is any good. He is white trash and disgraces white people. Saying he is good is like saying Obama is a real American. This one just took the cake. I wouldn't feel so bad for you if I wouldn't feel so bad about it, I'd beat the living shit out of you. You talk so much shit about the most pointless topics. Grow up and stop feeding off of confrontation. Yeah. If growing up was not talking about the stupidity of Americans and how far down the toilet this country has gotten, damn, I must be really immature then, huh? Another good example of stupidity from foolish Americans who know nothing of what is going down. In the words of Undertaker Freak, start being smarter. He's only said that once, and that is in the video where he destroys teen mothers and they're not heroes, basically. And his reply, bitch, the only foolish American that doesn't know what's about to go down is you. You're not better than everyone else, just because you have a strong opinion. And just because people think differently than you does not make them foolish. You seriously have some growing up to do. I'm talking with that same person right now. And he goes, another guy goes, Bradley, Eminem is not a disgrace at all. He went into something that people said he couldn't do just because he was white, and he overcame those obstacles. The disgraceful people of the world are those that vent on Facebook about everything they can and think they are the most superior because they use big words and tell others their opinions don't mean anything because it's not their opinion. Oh, wait. Riley, the reasons as to why he is white trash to me has not been stated, yes. And if you think pointing out the errors of the world en masse is a white trash way of living, wow, are you mistaken. That was actually my mistake, the white trash way of living. He did not say that I misread it or misinterpreted it, and yeah. My comment above said nothing about white trash at all. Okay, misread. Still, the fact remains, my reasons are unset. So trying to classify that under stupid and foolish is actually the foolish thing to do, because you don't know my reasons for doing so. And the second guy who got in on this said, it's not bad to have a strong opinion. Your just post, to me anyway, seemed almost borderline racist, even though that may have not been your intent. What the hell? Trashy, okay, business. Okay. Getting with this. The one said, seemed almost borderline racist, even though that may have not been your intent. My current reply is racist. If I'm white, saying that about a white guy is racist? Oh, again with this. Yes. My main point of this guy's foolishness was his refusal to accept World War III is on. Whoa, what the hell? Okay, the entire thing is racist. If I'm white, saying that about a white guy is racist? Oh, again with this. Was not my intent. My main point of this guy's foolishness was his refusal to accept the fact of World War III is on the way, and we are in the pre-stages of it now. way ruder than I needed to be, yes, I apologize. But the Eminem thing is true opinion. And everyone is entitled to theirs. Yours has no value to you, but not to me, but I can see where you're coming from, and respect your difference and right to disagree with me. I didn't mean to make this into some comment flame war. Okay, now this one. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, fucking thing. I have to go to messages to see this. Okay. Let's go up. I'm about tired of your shit talking. Want to meet somewhere, Mr. War Genius? You really think you know what is coming? Please enlighten me if you think you see the pattern. This was way before. Are you talking about the country or me whooping your ass? Completely oblivious to the status of what you posted. Typical. And if you think you can whoop my ass, several things. You are underestimating me, which is typical and very funny. Second, Neanderthals fight. I am not a Neanderthal, and you prove my point thus far by switching to violence as a resort so quickly. I do believe this is over then. I mean, I gave him about 5 minutes to respond. Not at all. I wasn't sure if you were asking me if I knew what the country was going to, or if you were asking me if I knew what was coming to me. I'm not underestimating anyone. I'm simply fed up with your big head cockiness. Neanderthals fight, laughing my ass off. What about all those cute little war outfits you tried on? You think the people fighting for our country are Neanderthals? Not at all. I say quick to violence as a resort. Those putting their lives on the line for our country were not demanded or asked. They did it of their own free will. The main reason I said anything of this guy's stupidity was over the fact of what is coming and how he won't seem to care when the time to try and stop it, what is coming now, not when it happens. I'm not very quick to violence. What I do know is that you've been talking a lot of shit a lot of times to me. Yeah. And I'm tired of you thinking that you're so much smarter than everyone else and that your opinions are superior than everyone else's. You're a big-headed coward who talks his head off hoping people will think he's smart, and when he pisses someone off, goes and crawls into a hole and hides. I can name off, right now, several people who are smarter than me. I am smarter than majority of Americans. I seem to think you miss that in my posts. Of the world at large, which is what I'm usually tackling. Then you talk about some very famous and successful people are a disgrace to white people. What the fuck have you done in your life besides talk shit and make good grades? Usually it is the people thinking Obama is a real American, thinking helping the rebels in the Middle East is what we need to do, we need to support this and that, blah 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 blah. It all serves one purpose, to screw over this country even further and put a harder strain on the American population. Which the pattern that is emerging, World War III, is on the horizon. Dude, I don't give a fuck about Obama, America, or any politics. I respect whatever you believe. However, you're an asshole about it, and you're cocky and you talk bad about others' opinions, which makes you a piece of shit. You'll get yours one day. If Syria falls, which when Russia comes in on the side of Assad, which is soon I hope, they have mobilized their army for something in Syria. If Syria falls, it's checkmate and World War III begins, starting with a massive attack on Israel following massive Muslim riots all across USA. Wasting your time. I have not tried to appear or be an asshole on purpose, but I do believe people need to get this through their head by any means. If being an asshole is the way to save lives and get people's attention to what the hell is going on, and by all means, I'll be an asshole about it. Doing bad things for good reasons. The thing is, no one is listening to you. You have done nothing important enough for all your blogging to actually be noticed. No one gives a shit about some dude who's always just talking shit on Facebook about Obama being a terrorist. All you do is rant and rave about it. You're doing no good for you, America, or anyone else. And I do agree with you. Being an asshole usually isn't the best way to do it, and I most likely am wasting my time. But at least I can say, once it all comes to pass, that I did all I could short of going insane. From your point of view, yes, that's most likely what you do believe if you have not taken the tabs on YouTube. Your YouTube, everyone that has made a video striking at me, mainly claiming a conspiracy theorist, which is funny, has always been struck back at their arguments with the facts I point out. Yes, YouTube. The main reason of that status update is so I can retain the full knowledge of what my rant is going to be about. I have done it always in the face of a big and important rant video, which this actually is, and all this has done is add more minutes to the video. And how many views do you get on these videos doesn't matter. That wasn't supposed to be rude, but I see how it could be, and yes, it does. If no one sees your video, how are you going to get it through to anyone? It gets views over time. Do what you do, I'm just saying. I'm just saying that talking the way you do to people isn't going to get you listeners, and insulting someone's personal belief or opinion, no matter how stupid it is going to get you hurt one day. I try to be nice about it as my anger lets me, but I was very angry when I posted that in a way to let off steam. More constructive than trying to break a brick with my bare hands. I think you'd agree. Definitely, but when you go off saying how stupid people, when they are just peacefully comment their opinion, that's not cool. That is speaking without saying. You'll find I'm a lot more logical when calm. I have been starting this video 12 minutes ago, which was posted 5 minutes ago, so 17 minutes ago. This thing is 17 minutes long, and yes, 17:05 now. Great. Holy shit, this is one of my longest videos. This is my longest video. Holy shit. Okay. This started off with me he came in singing Eminem. I'm like, please, spare my ears the genocide. I'd like to be able to hear years from now. And then we get into a small argument about that, which turns into a from 9:50 to 10:50 to 11 o'clock. That's how long we argued, starting with Eminem to what the hell is going down of World War III. And this guy would not listen to anything I was trying to tell him, what I was trying to say, not in regards to the Eminem debate, or the Eminem argument, but the World War III and what is going down. I'm typical arrogant American. I don't care what's going on in these countries. It does not affect me. It never will affect me. Dude, if World War III begins, all-out war, there's going to be riots all across America. That will affect you. Majorly. And it's just, he would interrupt me, I would interrupt him, and it went back and forth like this. Actually, a teacher, an administrator of the college actually came in and asked him to be quiet because he was getting so frustrated over the issue. I just don't understand how the thinking of some people I just don't understand it. Either I'm evolved way before my time in a way of critical thinking, or he went down the evolution pole, whereas I went up. Granted, a lot of people in America have gone straight down. I mean, people thinking Obama's a real American, their IQ ain't that much high. I can guarantee you that. They ain't above 80. Anyone who thinks he's real, sorry, you ain't smart. You ain't even a real American, even if you were born here. But I just don't understand that. This turned into way longer than it should have been, way much more hell than it should have been. Just because this guy doesn't think anything that's going on is going to affect his life. That's a very, very horrible way of thinking. It'll come to pass. It will. Once Syria falls, that's checkmate. World War III. all hell breaks loose. Anyone who's watching this, you just have to be prepared. You just gotta keep tabs in Syria. America has been warned. It has been warned by our ally Russia and China that if we go in as the rebels' allies, Russia and China are coming in for Assad. Russia has already mobilized. I'm not sure about China. They're teetering on the issue. I know that much. America, yeah. Any UN resolution that have tried to take action against Syria has been shot down by China and Russia, and I think Venezuela was in on the issue too. Not entirely sure, but yeah. With what's going down now, if Israel strikes Iran, Iran attacks us with nukes. A lot of good that's gonna do you, buddies. We have the technology to shoot them out of the sky. Fireworks. I mean, that's... I don't understand. I just don't. Maybe somebody can explain this to me. Oh, by the way, guys, before I end this video, this 22-minute long diary of hell. Go check out Stormcloud's Gathering. He really details in a much more better manner than I ever could. He's the best person on YouTube. The best person on YouTube who details why you should not follow the government, what the hell's going on, what we should do about it, just everything. He really details what it needs to be done. And if not, I just don't know what else to say. Stormcloud's Gathering is the guy to listen to. I'm just another person that's taken up arms against the government and against their stupidity, the stupidity of Americans, and the stupidity of the world at large, which is my main enemy at times. The words of Undertaker Freak 1127, get that shit out of here. Have a good day. This has been Main Killer 7, the Radical Ranter, out.